Ladies and gentlemen, your hands together for Basha, Kiccha, Sudeepa, Salman Khan sir, and Jacqueline. A big round of applause. Thank you guys, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This look is looking good, sir. The shave look is looking fantastic. All right, I'm
inspired by people where they do, like, I have a shot of Salman sir in my mind where Kick. He's dancing and dancing and dancing, and suddenly she starts dancing. And he's watching and just takes a back step. And he claps and said, say,
can't compete.
I know, sir. I took that and I first shot only, I didn't do it, sir. I wanted her to do it. I nahi set pe, pehle din. The moment they said that. So I think after a while, see, point is, not that I can't dance, I just can do what I can do. And I think Johnny Master understands that. That's why even in the hook step, you will see, he's just given the upper part body work. Lower part is stuck. You didn't notice that. Whereas when Jacqueline comes, she's all over the place. So yeah, we managed well. So I can
Sir, I have a Facebook video where everyone was dancing wonderfully well. We've all seen that video, right, in Salman sir's house? So that video is still so viral.
Sir, that was at 2 o'clock in the morning, sir. Everybody dances well. Yeah. That time, we didn't even know who was standing next. At least me. If I had realized this side is Salman sir, this side is Prabhu sir, I wouldn't have danced only. I only saw it next day morning. Where was I? We just did it, sir. It's okay.
I enjoy watching it every time, sir. It's fantastic. Love it. But you know, Nirup will say this. You are part of this fantastic, sir, about Kiccha sir saying you only use the top half. How does that work, sir?
It's really...
Dance-wise, sir, dance-wise.
What are rubbish questions?
Dance, sir, Kiccha sir is the only top half of dancing. That's all about that. Ritesh and Janelia, can I have you on stage as well, please? Lovely star cast / friends cast on stage. I love it. Before we move any further to the core, the gentlemen who know how to put it across in 10 seconds. So I'm going to start with you. You saw the trailer. And before I go there, you do it in every day. First of all, big round of applause for their reels every day. I love them. They're fantastic. We should learn everything from them. How do you like the trailer?
Congratulations, Sudeep. Sudeep is a very, very dear friend. And I have known him since his first Hindi film. I have had the privilege of working with him and seeing him work closely. He is someone that I'm extremely fond of, and I have played cricket with him, against him. He's a thorough gentleman and a very, very nice guy, and I'm so happy to see that he's stretching the cinematic boundaries with the choices that he's making as an actor, as a producer, and I'm absolutely thrilled. I couldn't be more happy to just see his success, to see him grow. And thank you so much for this wonderful, wonderful teaser. I'm so glad that Salman Bhau is presenting something as fascinating and amazing as this. And Jacqueline, many congratulations. And to the entire team of VR, thank you so much.
Sir, here you took 3 minutes. Normally you take 15 seconds. That's perfect. A little bit different here. But Kiccha sir, you know, everyone has met you in the last week, 10 days, a lot. How's the response been? We've been talking about it. This is fantastic. And you know, hats off to you also. Swag is equal to Kiccha Sudeepa. We all know this. But now that you come out, is there any nerves? Thursday, just a few days to go. Now all the hard work is done now?
I wasn't till I saw him now. Suddenly that escape is hitting me. So I think I'm overwhelmed, first of all, with all the responses that I'm getting. I think I'll start with the fact that the brother he is to us, many of us, and with SKF coming in, it's like an elephant strength walking into the film. And I guess whenever we try to stretch our boundaries, we all need that little support, one strength, one hand that can hold us and just tell us, don't worry, I'm around. He's done that for me, and thank you, sir, for that. And as for the press is concerned, I think everybody has been very kind with their words, with their questions. And the fact that there is so much of hype and the expectation, I can feel it when I come here with the response I'm getting for the trailer. That is the best part. Otherwise, many times we do cut a trailer, which is good. Many times we do make films, which is good, but then we are not able to reach out. So it has been able to reach out because of the potential it has, and for the SKF coming in with everybody's love towards it. Like I have, as Ritesh and Jen said, that we have wonderful friends here who've been very supportive to me every time I come here. So yeah, it's a great feeling right now.
Congratulations in advance, sir. But like he said, sir, you are the rock that, that supports a lot of people, sir. It happens a lot. How do you, are you keeping, when you sign films, sometimes you'll say, maybe I shouldn't only do it with friends. Sometimes later on it might backfire. But as the support goes, you're always there. So what's the secret? Does everyone just come to the house and say, sir, we need some help? And you say, yes, that's it.
Absolutely wrong.
Then how does it work, sir?
Done films only with friends and family.
But it's all worked anyway. It works very well. How did this association happen? You've known him for so long. It's amazing.
He's done Big Boss. I've done Big Boss. He's done, what is that? Kiccha. I've done Tere Naam. So we have a very long history, long connect. Like he's played opposite him. I was one of the owners. Suhar was one of the owners of the team in CCL that they always beat us.
He's a better cricketer. That's the only thing as of now we can say with certainty.
Very competitive. Our guys were just there to have fun. And that...
We beat him in CCL. He took me in Dabang and beat the hell out of me.
Yeah, and then we have Dabang as well. And I've seen his work. He's fantastic. So when this came to me, it's just not that I'm going to go and help family and friends. Only if they can help me with an outstanding product, a film, only then will I lend my support or be a part of it. And they think that I'm supporting them wrong. They are supporting me with great films.
It looks fantastic. Sometimes when you make this beautiful make-believe world, it doesn't look real. It doesn't look, the scale.
We've been seeing a lot of that recently.
This has worked, but in that case. So I would like to talk to you about that. When you saw this first time around, you got that bit, ya acha laga. What's the big verdict on your side? This one's in the right zone. This one's in the right zone. Your first thoughts?
This one is.
Okay, now Jacqueline, of course, every time I see you, it's fantastic. How do you get every single move perfect? Years back, I remember asking you, the toughest move, which one was it for an actress who's coming in here? You do tumkas better than so many of us when we try. We got too much fat around the waist, but I understand that.
That helps though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you've just perfected all of it. Sometimes it doesn't seem alien at all to you anymore. So what's the secret?
I actually owe that to the amazing choreographers we have here, and also just the dancers that make us train and make us rehearse for hours. And Ritesh has seen me also. Ritesh has actually seen me in my first film where I couldn't even do a walk properly in a song. And
Aladdin.
I was in Aladdin, yeah.
No, I have to see this. Jacqueline and me did Aladdin many years ago, and I have seen her struggle with Indian dance while we were doing the song, and just to see her dance in so many songs and one of the finest dances India has. It's hats off to her hard work, and that's really
But she's not the only one.
You're a very good dancer too.
Not about me.
Anuj sir, let's talk about the film.
And there's also Katrina who's worked really hard.
Yeah, of course.
But how you have worked with Katrina, I have worked with Jacqueline, so I've seen her hard work.
No, at
We
that
have
point
seen
in
both
time,
the hard
London
works.
Dreams was coming, so I told her to wait
Oh.
and do London Dreams. She wanted to do Aladdin. And then from there, it took her 10 years for Kick.
4.
From Aladdin to 4, 5?
4 or 5, not 10.
Chalo, thoda sa
You're making me
over
really
exaggerate
old
kar
right
diya. But that's not that bad, yeah? Not bad at all.
I think they've nailed it. You all have nailed it in this song for sure. We'll come to the part, do you find dance difficult at all? Which I don't think so. But sir, the world that you all are creating, it's sometimes so difficult. The question I asked Salman sir, you're looking at expense. You're looking at expanse. There were stories, I'll tell you, had real flowers and real jungle on the set, and there were kiddas and there were snakes also that had developed because that's how real it looked. And I found out from the inside other cast members, they told me you had a cobra on the set as well. And this is how realistic you made this film, Now when you see the finished product, are you just sitting back and saying, I can't believe we did this?
They will never say this. They will only say, we could have done better.
Yeah, true, sir, very true.
We say it.
I'd like to say something here.
इससे अच्छा नहीं हो सकता.
So around 34 years ago, my father brought this audio cassette home, and there was a silhouette of a young gentleman that I didn't know who he was. And I just played the cassette and it went, Mere sawalon ka jawab do na. And immediately I fell in love with the album.
He's
the
talking
movie.
about SP Balasubramanian sir.
Yeah.
Not me. That's his voice.
So today, 34 years later, he's India's biggest superstar. He's standing right here. He's presenting my film, and I couldn't be happier.
Well, congratulations on that as well.
Thank you, sir.
And looking at Salman sir, so this is also the biggest I've seen you physically also. The workout's really working, sir. Fantastic. It makes you jealous. Kiccha sir, dance and swag. When I look at superstars, sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. What's the recipe for perfect swag? The way you walk, the way you've got the bike, the way you've got the cigar, the way you've got the hat?
Number of years in the industry, sir.
Sorry,
After
sir?
that, everything looks nice.
Sorry, sir?
The number of years in the industry, उतने साल ठीक जाओ, सब ठीक लगेगा बाद में.
No, but in front of the mirror, have you done those walks in front of the mirror?
No.
Never.
Does he do that? No, sir. He just walks and everybody claps. I get inspired by people where they do, like, I have a shot of Salman sir in my mind where Kick. He's dancing and dancing and dancing, and suddenly she starts dancing. And he's watching and just takes a back step. And he claps and said, say here.
Can't compete.
I know, sir. I took that and I first shot only, I didn't do it, sir. I wanted her to do it. I nahi set pe, pehle din. The moment they said that. So I think after a while, see, point is, not that I can't dance, I just can do what I can do. And I think Johnny Master understands that. That's why even in the hook step, you will see, he's just given the upper part body work. Lower part is stuck. You didn't notice that. Whereas when Jacqueline comes, she's all over the place. So yeah, we managed well. So I can
Sir, I have a Facebook video where everyone was dancing wonderfully well. We've all seen that video, right, in Salman sir's house? So that video is still so viral.
Sir, that was at 2 o'clock in the morning, sir. Everybody dances well. Yeah. That time, we didn't even know who was standing next. At least me. If I had realized this side is Salman sir, this side is Prabhu sir, I wouldn't have danced only. I only saw it next day morning. Where was I? We just did it, sir. It's okay.
I enjoy watching it every time, sir. It's fantastic. Love it. But Nirup will say this. You are part of this fantastic... Always a little dream to, go out there and make sure that your film reaches the most number of people. That's the whole idea when you make a good product. This is as big as it gets. Your experience, now that you've got Salman sir on your side, he's presenting it. You've been in Mumbai for the last few days. The press has been kind. They've been asking a lot of questions. Now what do you have to say?
So Anup shared his experience of Salman sir. I would like to share mine. I remember watching your song O Jana and imitating that step. Probably, that's where I also got into dancing. So
should I ask you to show us? You can show a little bit more of that. We all danced. It was awesome. We all tried.
I love to rehearse a little. It was long back. Yeah. But I remember that step really well. So thank you for presenting our movie, sir. And Mumbai has...
Kiccha sir as well.
Yeah.
This is such a big occasion. He's this global superstar also. It works so well, for the film. Just the two of you in the same frame.
So I was coming to that. I would like to thank Sudeep sir for this opportunity because he recommended me to this film. And it's an honor. I've said this in all my interviews. He's an actor I've admired growing up. And to share screen space with him, it's a big learning curve for me. And Mumbai has been very kind. Over the last 2 days, we have interacted with a lot of reporters from the media. So I would like to thank them for being so kind, though this is the first time you're seeing me. So thank you.
Wait till Sunday. Thursday the film comes out, the reviews come out on Saturday. Then you can tell them who's been kind or who's not been kind. Let that happen. But there's a girl right there, Anita. I want to say, this is your debut, and there's so many things that you've ticked off. You've got Kiccha Sudeep sir here. You've got a huge film. You've got Salman sir here. Sir, she was telling me backstage. Listen, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to speak too much because obviously when you're standing in the presence, I said, well, you're close by. Now, what do you have to say? Salman sir is on stage and your debut, it's
First
awesome.
film, they all say that. First film ke baad, I think this and I think that, and I hope that happens with you as well.
Thank you so much, sir.
That we'll have to jhelo later. Huh?
From getting excited with just the notification popping up saying, sir has tweeted about our movie, to right now.
Sir is presenting your movie also.
Yes, now, no, the initial stages. To now.
It's not just tweet, it is
Yes.
my movie too, I
Yes.
have to. Loss में नहीं जानने का ना, profit में जानने का है ना.
So you know how nervous I am and how excited I am that the words are not coming out of my mouth.
And you also know South films are doing really well, na? You are aware of that fact or not?
Thank you.
Oblivious to the fact that South films are doing really well.
Well, this is all language. I'm going to leave Kiccha sir. You have to answer that. How do you react with the million times this question has been asked to you? Sir, आप लोग का time चल रहा है अभी.
This time again, I hope it is that way, sir. कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं बोलना चाहता. लेकिन but I think, see, you can't really. I don't want to generalize on that. बहुत सारे फिल्म बनते हैं सर एक साल में. Not that every film is doing great. Couple of films do well, couple of films don't. That doesn't mean that we generalize and say it's dominating. I think there are good times for everything. And if Hindi film industry has not been doing great films and you do not have great people, how would you sustain for so many years? It is there. It's just a matter of like a Virat Kohli being out of form for a while. What, are you going to take off the records or what? Or just because somebody's scoring now, you say he's number one. No, it doesn't work that way. I think films, by the end of the day, it's all good happening. And there also, if you come, there are a lot of films that's not working. If you take Hollywood, again, there are about 10 to 15 films from English which releases here every year. But they make about 200 films. So what happened to the rest 185? Doesn't work that way. I mean, I don't think we should be generalizing. Every industry is standing by its potential.
We all try and give it our best. We all say that this is the best film that we've made, and we wanted to reach everyone. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work. So there's no formula to this. कि ये 100% चलेगी.
I think that's pretty. The audience is as powerful as it was, and you could never sort of sway them. But you managed to sway him to do a dance, Jani sir.
Can I extend on that?
Sure.
See, if that was the insecurity or if that's the question lingering on your head, so why would we collaborate with Hindi films when they come then? Why would a sir like him, be supporting us? It doesn't work that way. Within the fraternity of industry, why would she want to come then? Or why would we call her? We can say South. I don't think none of us are working that way. Right now, sir is doing one of the prime roles in Hyderabad. He's going and he's coming back. Why would he do that? If that is the insecurity, none of us, I think all are secured. Films keep happening. It's a beautiful thing to collaborate, exchange ideas, collaborate. We endorse your films. And when these people want to come, we are there. I think it's a beautiful atmosphere we have there, which from the third eye, you're not able to see it.
So this was always there. For some reason it has stopped. And I've been working with a lot of South people all throughout. I worked with him. Before that, I worked with Prakash Raj. I worked with a lot of South directors, a lot of South DOPs. I worked with just about now I'm working with Venki. Venki's first film, Manari, was a big hit. Karishma Kapoor launched with that. And there was Kamal Hassan, sir, who was here. There's a lot of South people who have worked here and given big hits. And then Prabhudev I worked with a lot. So I've been keeping this going.
It's working very well on your side. So before I come, Jani sir, you have actually seen all sides of it. You've seen all sides of it. These discussions keep happening. It's like a cycle. Every 5-year cycle, it sort of keeps happening. So do you sometimes look back and smile and say, right, I know what's going on as far as films are concerned. Everyone has an opinion now because everyone's got Facebook now. Earlier, there were only 20 people that were reviewing films or whatever, deciding things. The current scenario, sometimes do you look and say, I'm happy I'm a little away right now?
Well, I'm back. But no, I mean, I've had a great time working down south as well as working here. I just, like everyone's been saying, it's just a divide that's probably manipulated and created and, spoken a lot about. But it really isn't that, because when I'm there, I have a great time. When I'm here, I have a great time. I personally believe that it's the journey. I mean, films are the journey, and we don't really do the film for the end result. I mean, we'd love it if, that it's all in our favor, but it's also the amount of people you meet on the way, the friends you meet on the way, and I think that's most important. Yeah.
There was a lot of bonhomie at the back over there, I like it. Jani sir, about Kiccha sir saying you only use the top half. How does that work, sir?
It's really.
Dance-wise, sir, dance-wise.
Rubbish questions.
Dance, sir, Kiccha sir is the only top half of dancing. That's all
That our writers, okay, they came from being journalists. I'm especially talking about one person in particular, okay. And now he's not concentrating on writing, he's gone back to journalism. This guy here, Mushtaq Sheikh, he's a सामने phone लेके अबे हो गया तेरा जर्नलिस्ट का टाइम, राइटर बन गया है, लेके तू वहाँ पे एक और राइटर डायरेक्टर बैठे हैं, 100 करोड़ की हिट दे रहा आदमी यहाँ पर
200
अब वो भी कॉमेडी में, अब इसके बाद नो एंट्री में भी देगा.
I feel so tempted to ask sir questions, but sir,
300,
thank you so much.
300.
But I will ask you, sir. You, Alakar, sir, you will be expecting 300, sir. As the co-producer of the movie, these numbers must be feeling very nice to you. When you see this, this is what you expected, this is what you wanted, this is what you backed. Would that be your thoughts?
Okay. Firstly, it's great to see both the Badshahs in the same stage where I'm standing. And I would like to convey my personal regards to Jacq, who is the main producer of the movie. I really miss him on the stage now. In terms of who doesn't love money. So that's how it is. But seeing the movie, I think let's not draw a number to it. But we have done a good movie. And for that movie, I expect best Lawrence to come in. And that's it. That's it. As a creator, we have created the best movie. That's what I mean to say.
Jacq is here only, na?
He's in Bangalore.
Achha, okay. I thought you said that.
Oh my God! No.
And money is money is Mani Ratnam or Mani Kannan? Huh? Which money? Ratnam or Kannan? Hamara.
Sir, this
POP.
money.
Huh?
This money.
Oh, money.
That money, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Who does not like money?
That's what
Mani
I said.
Kannan and Mani Ratnam.
All right, that was awesome. Sir, just some parting words from you before we can get like a picture just from...
Chalo, we are parting.
Before you part. Before you part, sir, just some words, just generally...
Said we are parting now.
All right, we're done. We'll just do a nice picture. I'll take like the mics across.
No, so the good thing about this is also very child friendly. ये जो विक्रांत रोना है, इसमें वो बच्चों का एक एंगल और पूरा फैमिली का एक जो सीन है, it's a really nice film. मैंने परसों देखी, इन्होंने मुझे घर पे ही दिखाई, अब मैं जाके रिलीज़ होने से पहले थिएटर में अच्छी तरीके से देखूंगा उसको, और रशेस भी देखते आया हूँ मैं, और बहुत अच्छा काम किया है, बहुत ही एक अलग ही लेवल पर शूट हुआ है, it's looking beautiful, everyone's done really well, and I think the film is a really nice film.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take the mics, boys. Can we take the mics? Then we can have a nice picture. We'll have one with the one with everyone in. Just if you can just like sort of, yeah. Yes.